would you say if someone were to claim that America is a racist country? Is there a response to that? What was the point of arguing against something that seems so true? Before knowing how to answer those questions, the definition of racism needs to be clarified. Racism, according to Merriam-Webster.com, is a belief that race is a fundamental determinant of human traits and capacities, and that racial differences produce an inherent superiority of a particular race. Yes, there was a time when African Americans were slaves. However, with time, it was corrected, and the people in charge fixed the error of their ways. Is that what the problem is in America? Or is there a belief that one race is superior to another? What is seen in the United States is the idea that all races are at a disadvantage compared to white people. However, that does not stop them from having the same opportunity to reach and surpass the same level of wealth and success as Caucasians. According to a survey done by PewResearch.org, 63% of adults in America believe the legacy of slavery affects the position of black people in American society today a great deal or fair amount. While 63% is a majority, it pales in comparison to the 84% of African Americans who believe they're disadvantaged. But does that prove racism? There's a crucial word to notice: believe. Is what people think actually happening? Based on a graph provided by the U.S. Department of Treasury, it is not. The chart titled, quote, Poverty Rate by Race and Hispanic Origin, 1959 to 2019, shows that a number of black Americans in poverty dropped by 40%, from almost 60% in 1959 to 18.8% in 2019. The number of impoverished Hispanics dropped from over 30% in 1995 to 15.7% in 2019. Asians also dropped from 20% in 1988 to 7.3% in 2019. All while non-Hispanic whites did not incline or decline in poverty since 1975. This shows a massive change in poverty levels across all races besides Caucasians, bringing all ethnicities to a closer poverty point. But that's not the claim, is it? The claim is that the system of America is biased toward white people. The claim is that no other race has the opportunities as white people because the system was established by white people. But why does this claim always seem to rise? Because of a sect of people make money and fame from others' hardships. Booker T. Washington, the civil rights leader, once said, "There's another class of colored people who make a business of keeping the troubles, the wrongs, and the hardships of the Negro race before the public. Having learned that they are able to make a living out of their troubles, they've grown into the settled habit of advertising their wrongs partly because they want sympathy and partly because it pays. Some of these people do not want the Negro to lose their grievances because they do not want to lose their jobs." One of the significant claims is the justice system is systematically racist. Is this true? Not according to the facts. The Bureau of Prisons released a chart. According to April 15th, 2023, 1.4% of incarcerated people are Asians, 2.6% are Native American, 38.5% are black, and 57.5% of all imprisoned people in America are white. There are 30,000 more Caucasians in prison than African Americans. What more than the cold hard facts can prove that U.S. is not systematically racist? In fact, the entire concept of racism is racist, because we are all part of the human race. To identify with or against somebody, or to expect somebody to act a certain way because of the color of their skin is racist. Expectations should never be raised about somebody just because of something they cannot control. Everybody who's part of the human race should be judged based off of character alone. The truth is, all American citizens have access to every right in the Constitution, regardless of sex or ethnicity. There's nothing the legislation can do now or in the future to deal with this problem because it is not a problem. So the answer to the statement, America is a racist country, is no. It is true, America at one point had slavery, as every country has. However, freedom prevailed, and now all men and women are equal.